The Black Galaxies of Ghana will be taking on their Nigerian counterparts on Saturday, the 28th of December 2024. Remember, the first leg of that particular game ended 0-0 in Ghana at the Accra Sports Stadium, and the return leg is scheduled to be played on Saturday, the 28th of December 2024. Now, the Black Galaxies are still in camp and they are still in Ghana as we speak. The Black Galaxies will be emplaning from Ghana on Friday. I'm surprised that the FA decided that the team should leave on Friday and play on Saturday. But obviously, maybe because it is not a journey that is long. So from what I know, I've made that journey. If you leave Accra by plane to Lagos, maybe in 45 minutes to 55 minutes, you are there. If you leave Accra to Abuja, the Moshood Abiola, no, that is the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. If you are not using the Murtala Mohammed Airport at Lagos, and you are using the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja, then you are making about an hour journey. But normally, all the flights that I have used from Kuroka to Nnamdi, between 50 minutes and 55 minutes, we are there. So we are expecting that the Black Galaxies will leave Ghana on Friday to Nigeria. They will spend a night there, and then they take on Nigeria in that all-important game. It is the qualifiers for the Championship of African Nations, CHAN qualifiers, and Ghana did not make the most of the home game that we played when we hosted Nigeria last Sunday at the Accra Sports Stadium. That game ended goalless. Now all the pressure will be on the Nigerians. Remember, they came here to delay time. You remember that goalkeeper? To delay time, almost all the players. In fact, after the 70th minute, every time the ball goes over the touchline for either a throw-in or a free kick, you see 2-3 Nigerians on the field to be attended to. It is normal. I'm not blaming them. This is normal. If you're a Nigerian and you are watching us, I am not blaming you. That is football, and you expect Ghanaians to do same. I've always said this. The Ghanaians will come and do same. In fact, should the Ghanaians score a goal, if they get one goal, then the delay tactics they will employ, I'm sure if you're a Nigerian, you will not like it. But that is part of football, especially African football. Normally, when you are playing the North African clubs, North African football clubs, it is more frustrating when they take the lead and they decide that the rest of the game should not be played. Now, I was saying that pressure will be on the Nigerians. And let me explain. Because the away goal rule still counts. The away goal rule, it still counts. It is still as relevant as it was in the olden days as it is now. So should Ghana score one goal and Nigeria also equalize, Ghana will go through on the away goal rule system. You remember how Ghana qualified for the 2022 FIFA World Cup? The first leg was played in Ghana. Baba Nyara Sports Stadium, the temple of Ghana football. That game ended 0-0, goalless at the Baba Nyara Sports Stadium. And my Nigerian brothers were all joy and saying that Ghana will carry. I remember I got to Lagos, and then from Lagos I got to Abuja. I think it was 2 days before the game. And apparently, when I got to the airport and the Nigerian immigration officers saw my passport and they saw my profession as a sports journalist, they started telling me, Ghana, you collect 3. You collect 3. They told me, you collect 3. In fact, on our way to the stadium, when the buses were bringing the Nigerian fans, they were telling them, when they see you, Ghana must go, Ghana will collect 3. After the game, it was clear that the Nigerians were disappointed. And the good thing is that they did not attack the Ghanaians. They rather attacked the stadium facilities and spoiled a lot of things there. They damaged a lot of things there. They caused damage to properties at the stadium. But the Ghanaian team was not attacked because I was at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Nigeria. I watched that game from the stadium and ran commentary on sea. So the same principle applies. When we got there, Partey scored the first goal. Nigeria equalized through the penalty spot, through their captain, William Trosticon, and no goal was scored again. So Ghana qualified on their away goal rule. That is the same thing that coach Didi Dramani and his charges will try to do. They will try to repeat that when they go, because the Ghana game ended goalless, that result is as useless as anything. There's nothing to choose from that game. That game that was played, it is inconsequential. How you qualify will be based on the second leg that will be played on Saturday. And the Black Galaxies will try to cause pain to the Nigerians by getting a goal. Once they get the goal, they will resort to delay tactics. I can tell you here. I've been monitoring their training. Our reporters have been there, and the coach seems to be polishing up his strikers and the wingers. You see, the first game that we played, the two wingers who were deployed, with the exception of Brekum Chelsea's attacker, Mankona, who was deadly on the ball, and the coach took him off in inexplicable circumstances. He cannot explain why he did that. The other winger in Mustafa Yakubu of Pando out of Lions did not live up to the expectation. The player who replaced Abankuna did not live up to expectation. Our entire attack was blunt. So our attack was blunt. But this time, from training that we've monitored, the coach is trying to polish up the strikers so that the defensemen, the midfield will remain resolute, and will try to catch the Nigerians on the break and score a goal. In that game that we are going to play, if you see Ghana playing, employing more midfielders, if you see Ghana probably employing two holding midfielders, don't be surprised. Double pivot, so that we close the game. We will not allow the Nigerians to play the game they want to play. Same way they came to Ghana and prevented Ghana from playing our game, we will do same to them. But the difference will be that Ghana will parade sharp wingers. You know, Albert Amwa, the lead striker of the team, has speed, and then he has strength. Very, very strong on the ball. What you need to do is to feed him with the balls. So the other day, I was so surprised that coach Didi Dramani elected to play a striker who thrives on space. He's a striker who thrives on space. Play the ball into space, and then he will run on it. He has the strength to hold up play, to invite the wingers and the advanced midfielders to attack. Unfortunately, he was there. We're not passing the balls to him. We're not hitting the long balls to him. If you come to Kotoko, remember the Kotoko versus Antifogi, that ball that he eventually pounced on to score on the 96th minute. The Kotoko players have done that, I think, on about 8 different occasions to play that long ball for him, because that is a strength. And coach, if you are playing or you are using a player whose strength is to thrive on long balls and balls into space, and you don't do that, then you are not helping. So it is a game that it will be interesting and also difficult. I remember last 2 years when we defeated Nigeria 2-0 at the Cape Coast Stadium. The return leg was played in Abuja, and they also defeated us by 2-0. Watching that game, it was difficult as a Ghanaian. You needed to sit on tenterhooks for the entire 90 minutes before the game ended 2-2, or ended 2-0, because we have beaten them 2-0 in Cape Coast. They also defeated us 2-0. On aggregate, it was 2-2. We headed straight to penalties, where we defeated them by 5-4 and eliminated them to make it to the CHAN. We are hoping that Coach Didi Dramani and his assistant Samuel Bodu will devise a strategy, will employ system and tactics that can guarantee Ghana the needed qualification into the AFCON. So the Black Galaxies will leave Ghana on Friday, arrive in Nigeria in an hour's time. They will rest in their hotel. They will leave very early in the morning, and then when they get to their hotel in the evening, they will go to the match venue. They will not train, but they will just go and inspect the place. Then the next game, Saturday, the game is on. We will give you all the updates that you need on that particular game between Ghana and Nigeria on this particular channel. Thank you so much for always watching us. We are grateful that you continue to watch us. May the Almighty God be with us all. God bless you.